Hello and welcome to the Surprisingly Music Podcast. My name is Taryn,
And I'm Trevor.
and today we will be talking about Trevor's band that he brought to class today, The Regrets, and it's their album,
Feel your feelings, fool.
Damn Straight. Feel your feelings. That's a good message. Feel your feelings,
Fool.
Let them out. Yeah,
Like-
you're dumb for not feeling
Like
your
Mr.
feelings.
T. Feel your feelings, fool.
Mr. T said that to me, I would have sought out therapy a lot sooner in life.
So, The Regrets are an American punk rock band from LA. They're LA punk rock.
Ooh. West Coast, best coast.
Yeah, you're right. So let me pull up because they've had a few different band member changes.
Rhode Island? Who the fuck cares about you?
So their current band member lineup is Lydia Knight. She is the
Singer.
lead vocalist and rhythm guitar. Janessa Gariano. Sometimes they do the J sound with the G, so I'm going to just go Janessa Gariano, because Janessa Gariano would be way too many G's making J sound. Jesus. Janessa is lead guitar and backing vocals, and Brooke Dixon is bass guitar and backing vocals, and Drew Thompson is drums. Drew is the
soul male.
Well, I don't know what he identifies as, so.
Which is funny because usually bands have the token female on bass.
Token female.
It's true.
I also used to always think that it wasn't token. I always thought it was Tolkien. It was like JR.
Yeah.
Whoa. I just made a connection. J.R.R. Tolkien. George R.R. Martin.
Yeah, he's been ripping him off his whole career.
Yeah, he's been ripping Lord of the Rings off his entire career.
Yeah.
What a piece of shit.
Yeah, but he was like, man, I wish this had more incest in it. And then he made it. Good for him.
Good for him.
It'd be a lot cooler if Legolas fucked his sister right now.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
It'd be cooler if the Shire was just a big sex party.
So Lydia Knight, she is pretty much the leader of the band.
Yeah.
So she's the only member who's been there the entire length of the band. There's been other members. She has been in the music industry since 2007, apparently. This year's been active.
Damn.
Do you know what year she was born?
2000.
Yep. So she started when she was 7. Now her father is like a DJ and like a pretty. He's got a Wikipedia page, so he's pretty big. He's big enough to have a Wikipedia page. I mean, she has a Wikipedia page too. But she. This album, Feel Your Feelings Fool, came out in 2017, and pretty much since then, she's kind of been labeled the face of the new face of the feminist punk movement.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, which I think is cool. I learned about a lot of new genres because of this band. Riot Girl, and it's spelled Grrrl.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a genre.
It's a genre? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
queercore. Didn't know that was a thing.
I mean, okay, queercore is not really a genre. It's just, here's the bands with queer members. That's it. That's Stand Atlantic is in the same queercore playlist as these guys, and they have nothing in common other than the singer of Stand Atlantic's gay.
Yeah.
It's not a real genre.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
there's no musical defining factor of queercore.
Lydia Knight was 13 years old when she played at South by Southwest.
Damn.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Becoming the youngest performer to play at the festival. And she played at it. Her playing at the festival caught the attention of one actor, but unfortunately the beta, Ryan Gosling, and then asked her to join his band, Dead Man's Bones, which is like Hollywood Vampires or whatever, Johnny Depp's band, with there's a couple fucking famous people in it. I can't remember who it is, But anyway, um, yeah. So 2015 to now, she's been in the Regrets, and it's spelled Regrettetts, like the fucking what is the name? Like old 50s girl groups. They used to be, something, and they just spell it differently because
Okay.
it's a more female esque. Other than just spelling it regrets, like I
Yeah.
regret everything that I've done up until this point, which is
Yeah.
how I feel.
Yeah, I regret letting you do whatever that was.
Me too. I was trying to think of a word or how you would describe those bands, um, and I didn't do it very well. Like
All right, well, let's get to the
the
album.
Supremes, the
But they spell it
Suffragettes.
right.
Yeah, no, I know. Whatever. I'm sure someone out there knows what I'm talking about. Okay. So, Feel Your Feelings Fool came out in 2017. This is a power pop punk girl punk surf punk band. Right?
You are just crushing it.
No, no, no.
They're a punk
No, no, no.
girl punk
So,
girl surfer punk band.
no, that's the thing though, is I actually looked up several different articles on them, like describing them. That is actually how many people describe them. Because they couldn't. They'd be like, it's like surf punk girl feminist pop power punk.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yeah, I guess. So let's jump into it
All right.
so I can stutter some more.
Yep. So right out the gate, we get hit in the fucking face with "I Don't Like You." This is like straight old school punk. Like it
Yeah.
is hard hitting 80s Joan Jett
It's,
fucking punk.
but it's got a little more surfy to it. It's got a little more, it's like
Yeah,
they
it's got
cranked up
some
the
nice
reverb.
Yeah, it's got
They
some
gave it-
sway to it.
It's got, they like, oh yeah, we listened to Dick Dale and the Ventures once, some surf guitar. Yeah. So I like it. I was like, it's a great way to start an album.
Yeah,
You know?
her voice has a fuck ton of just like heat to it. Like
Yes.
it's got like it's not like gritty, but it's like got some like just aggression to it. Like she fucking knocks it out of the park on this album.
So yeah, her
So
voice is,
she was 17 here. Like
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
yeah. So the flow of the song is really good too.
Yeah.
One common theme that I see through this album that I'm going to spoil through it is not the actual theme that they're going for, but a thing that I'll probably talk about a lot is the songwriting. I liked it. I thought she was an incredible songwriter,
Yeah.
but the thing is everything is so basic. When you
Yeah.
break it down musically, it's so incredibly basic.
All of their songs are super pop in the way of like structure and songwriting.
Yes, but and yeah, just the techniques that they use, the drumming patterns that they use, the strumming patterns that they use, it's all so incredibly basic, but done so expertly well.
Yeah.
It's like
Like their biggest downfall is that they understand music theory almost because like so many early punk bands didn't so much, so that's why it was so chaotic and all over the place because they were just doing it for fun. I'm sure they're also doing it for fun. I'm sure they are loving what they're doing, but they know too much about music to do it wrong in a way, I would say.
yeah.
But like that's not a knock on them. It's not wrong to do it right.
Yeah. So
Yeah. But it is very pop of them to like the way they structure their songs and everything.
yeah, but the songwriting, just like I can tell that this is mainly done by Lydia, the leader of the band.
She's definitely the focal point of all the songs.
Yes, but well, yes, she's the focal point. She is the rhythm guitarist too, which I do think the rhythm guitar is very good. Lead guitar also comes in at some points and is very good.
Yeah.
Drumming, I think, is so everything matches her energy and her voice,
Yeah.
and it's all perfect. They sound like they've been playing together for 20 years.
Yeah, they sound like they made this band back in high school in the 80s and 10 years later they pumped out this album.
Yeah, they've been doing a gig every weekend for
Yeah.
the last 20 years.
This is like their third album into their long-standing punk career. They're like the local heroes of the punk scene.
Yeah. So I don't like you. I like this song.
Yeah.
So going opposite of the title.
So up next we got A Living Human Girl.
I love the way that it starts out because
The
I love that.
the intro fucking kills me, man. I
Bum,
love it.
bum, 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 bum.
It's so
Bum,
funky and silly, like musically, but then the lyrics are just like so like they're super on the nose.
There's a line that I think you'd like in it about having small tits.
Yeah.
It sounds so basically. If you haven't listened to it and you're listening to this podcast for some weird fucking reason, it's very like 50s like lollipop lollipop
Yeah.
like that song,
But
or Sandman,
but slower.
and very it's got like that, like this is a song that would play as you're watching a movie that takes place in the 50s and it pans through Main Street,
Yeah.
but then like the lyrics come in and like she's talking about how
She's not the perfect girl.
yeah,
Like,
this is and
everyone thinks a girl needs to be, blonde hair, blue-eyed, skinny waist, big tits, perfect figure, no stretch marks or anything. And she's like, yeah, I ain't none of that shit.
yeah.
I'm a real fucking girl.
Yeah, it's very 50s pop, but then like it's also very real. Like it's like they're doing that 50s pop, but it doesn't sound like they're doing a cover, or they're like what's the
Like a timepiece band.
yeah,
basically.
timepiece band, yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say period piece band, but
Yeah.
timepiece band works better.
I think that's offensive to women.
Or theys.
Theys who bleed.
Theys who bleed.
Who do you like to have sex with, Taryn? Theys who bleed.
That's actually a great way of describing it.
No, it's not. I'm sure that offends many. But anyway, so I feel like what keeps it kind of grounded in a way is her voice still just sounds so punk. Like with this like 50s kind of like Showtimey, like minor keyed, slowed down instrumental, like her voice is like not from that time.
Mm-hmm.
So like it kind of makes it like not sound like a cover, but definitely sounds like they're current doing something.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's got that, yeah, like you're saying, that great mix of that the 50s, like, oh, everything's so happy and everything's fine, the patriarchy is real and great.
I stay home and cook dinner.
Yeah, I really like the part where like it kind of breaks down and goes, sometimes I'm whatever and sometimes I'm not, sometimes I'm happy, sometimes I'm not, sometimes I'm, I love that.
Do you know who this song made me think of?
Valerie?
No. Fuck her. I'd love to. The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Yep. That's my thought,
Because
too.
like in the first couple episodes, like her whole thing is like she gets up before her husband so she can be the perfect makeup housewife and
she
everything.
had the blinds just so it would wake her up.
Yeah.
And not him.
And it was just like that, like strive to be like the perfect housewife, and this is just being like, bitch, you don't need to be the perfect housewife. He loves you. Just be you.
Yeah.
The fuck.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah.
So, A Living Human Girl. I'm satisfied with the song.
Oh
like,
yeah, I fucking loved it, man.
I'm like going into it. I'm like, okay, this is not what I thought this album was gonna be, but I'm digging it.
Yeah.
So
And then up next we got tied for my favorite. Hey Now.
Hey now.
You're an all-star.
Wow, we went two different songs there.
Yeah, I went with a classic.
Okay, not what I thought your favorite song was gonna be. You went with a fucking classic. Somebody today at work told me that Smash Mouth, when they were a kid, was their favorite band, and like
Unironically.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So, Hey Now. I loved the dueling drums and guitar intro.
Yeah.
It was just a duh. Like it was so fucking good.
Yeah.
And that just goes to show that also was like they've been playing together for decades.
Yeah.
Like that's what it was like, because like the timing, it's hard to choreograph. Hey, I'm gonna do one strum, then you do 3 hits, and then I'll do 2 strums. Like that was so hard to choreograph. I don't think they can.
I'm sure they did it on a computer. They're a modern day band.
They are a modern day band, but I feel like they probably would have done it live and been like, okay, that's the one take we're doing it. We're never doing it again.
Well, no, I'm sure they wrote it on a computer is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but they got to play it.
Yeah, but playing it's easy with a click track.
Yeah, but to know then what the next person's got to do.
Well, yeah, that's why you write the song first. Then you play it.
I'm saying like it's a lot to remember. It's a lot to remember.
I think Dream Theater's a lot to remember.
Yeah.
I think Polyphia's a fuck ton to remember.
But that's
Dream
like,
Theater's more to remember.
But that's
Sorry,
like progressions, and hey, if I do this progression, I'm supposed to go into this progression next. This is just a duh, 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 duh. Like, I don't know. I would find it hard. But that's because I don't know what I'm doing.
Also, because we never play with a click track.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this song has got some real fucking head banging, just like upbeat, let's fucking go parts. The vocal performance, super like just fiery hot vocals. She just goes in on it. Fucking loved it.
The little like synth bridge thing that they
Yeah.
did, I liked that. Again, I feel like it's like basic instrumentation done with expert level.
Yeah.
And it's just fun. The drums I thought were super toe tappy.
Yeah.
I was like, this is a fun song. Like, I was really getting into it.
Yeah, and I like how they are very much punk, but they aren't doing too many of the like punk tropes of like instrumental, where like every song isn't literally for 2.5 minutes until they get to the chorus. Then it's just every fucking song. Like, they definitely play with it a bit more. Like, it is pretty basic. Like, they're not reinventing the wheel here or anything, but they're definitely like actually playing with the music a bit.
What they've done is, if punk is the Model T, they've made a Ferrari. Like, of the punk genre, not of music in general. They've just taken the wheel and they've made it faster and put it in red. What?
Why would you make an analogy? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
What do you mean?
What's a Model T?
Oh.
What?
Model T was was the first like one of the first mass-produced cars.
Okay.
That Ford made back in the day.
Okay.
In the teens. Favorite.
Man, do you know what I just realized? I have to switch up to 2003 girls now.
Are 2003 girls ruining your life?
Yeah. Only some of them, though. Not all of them yet.
That's what I love. High school girls keep... Wait, no, what is it?
I keep getting older, but high school girls keep staying the same.
Age. Oh, man, he's a crazy...
Dude, the joke from Big Mouth is still the funniest version of that joke, where the hormone monstrous is like, 7th grade girls, I keep getting older, but they stay 12. And it's like, oh, God.
Oh, that's weird. So hey, now, I thought this band sounds like they recorded it all live.
Sounds like they recorded it in a fucking club in the 80s. Like,
but with modern day technology recording it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds great. Like, it sounds like they're all playing together.
Sounds like they opened for Minor Threat. Black Flag.
Yeah, I know.
The Dead Kennedys. Other bands we talk about on this podcast.
Cheap Trick. I've never listened to Cheap Trick, so I don't know.
Dude, I saw a great fucking YouTube channel today. It was like
Cheap Trick
blank in 10 seconds. And one of them was Architects in 10 seconds. That's why I clicked on it. It was literally nothing but just blah, fuck, blah, blah. And it was like, oh my God.
That's another thing. I think this album has the most fucks in any album we've listened to.
Maybe.
Well, that's true. Half the albums you listen to, I can't understand what they're saying. Dance Gavin Dance may have gone it. Do they say fuck a lot?
I don't think so.
Okay. Bring Me the Horizon?
But anyway, so one of the 10-second ones, no, Bring Me the Horizon doesn't much, is they did a Radiohead in 10 seconds, and it was mostly just heavy breathing and moaning into the microphone. It was like...
That's fair.
And it was like, yeah, that's what Radiohead sounds like.
I don't like Radiohead.
Dude, for whatever reason, every time there's an Ask Reddit thread, what's the greatest album of all time?
Oh, it's that one Radiohead album.
The two bands that get jerked off the most are Weezer's Blue Album, which is solid, and Radiohead. And I'm like, why? Radiohead is so unlistenable, and Weezer is such dad rock.
But Taryn, I'm a creep.
I'm a weirdo.
What the hell am I doing here?
Oh
Oh my god, yeah, you don't, you demon spawn. Go to hell.
Up next, we got Hot.
Exorcio Corte Lapito. I don't know. That sounded like
Did
Latin.
you just say get rid of your dick? I think you just said get rid of your dick.
Wait,
Like dead ass.
I just said random words. Or random noises.
You just said get rid of your dick.
I said Exorcio something Lapito.
Yeah, pito means dick.
Does it really? Okay, first of all, that was Latin, not Spanish. Is that what you thought it was? Oh, my Latin turned Spanish, and I just exercised Taryn's penis.
Damn it. Hopefully you just took the gummies. Just taking the spirit of the dick out.
Taking the spirit of the dick. Spirited Away.
Good movie.
Never seen it.
It's a classic.
All right, so speaking of Taryn's dick, what's the next song, Taryn?
Hot.
Speaking of Taryn sleeping at night,
Hot.
night sweats, you fucking weirdo.
Dude.
Which, it's not weird that I know that. He talks about it a lot.
Yeah, you know, that's actually really weird to just bring up on the podcast, Trevor.
That you're a hot sleeper.
For those wondering, I've been dealing with night sweats for a long time now. Anyone who's dated me knows it's a problem.
He has to put his sheets in the dryer every morning.
No, I literally just have to like put my blanket on the ground so that the sheets are dry for the next day I crawl into bed.
Okay.
I have to wash my sheets like twice a week. It's
Hot.
ridiculous. Hot.
There is the punk intro we were really needing.
Dude, like, how did this album come out in 2017? Like, fucking how? Like, it makes no sense that this album came out in 2017. This can't have been made in 2017. It's so
By
early punk.
a 17-year-old
Yeah.
and her friends.
It's fucking mind-boggling.
So,
Lydia, you are a god.
this gets a super hardcore punk intro.
Yeah.
Her voice gets like a deep, like there's a fire inside, like a fire inside her. Like she's gearing up to just fucking bite your head off.
Oh,
And I fucking love it.
yeah. Dude, yeah.
I love how it kind of in the opening it transitions into kind of a softer tone, but then it builds right back up and slaps you with the punk.
Dude, she does a great job of balancing the hard-hitting moments and the soft moments to make the hard-hitting moments so much bigger and bitier.
Her voice is not quite like Joan Jett
Yeah.
or Janis Joplin, but it's also not Amy Winehouse or Adele.
Yeah.
She can still sing,
Yeah.
like, you know, towards
Yeah,
the Amy Winehouse side.
she's got some great singing parts in this.
But then she can also get like that Joan Jett, like we're gonna fucking rock
Yeah.
sound, you
Yeah.
know. Overall, I think "Hot's" a great song. It's a short little punk song.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly.
It was a short. I mean, so far all the songs have been short.
Yeah, there are a few 5-minute songs on the album, couple.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
And then one like 1.5 minute song that whew. Yeah, this song is just so fucking hard hitting and I love every second of it.
yeah,
It's hot, that's for sure.
it's fire, as the kids say. Eat.
Yeah. That shit Gucci, fam. Gucci savage. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying right now.
Eat.
Are we gonna get sued by Gucci? Up next we got Seashore.
Seashore. So this is a song that was constantly recommended to me, and I would like because I'll like make playlists and I like the little like add songs down at the bottom of the playlist.
Yeah.
It would always come up and I would be like, click on it, and I'd listen to the first like 10 seconds. I'm like, nah. So This song is different than the rest of the album, I'd say.
Yeah.
It's a little bit different. This is actually apparently one of their bigger songs. Now that I had to now that I had to listen to it, I love the flow of the song.
Yeah, like it's a nice song. It's definitely not my favorite.
No, I wouldn't say that it's my favorite, but I don't think it detracts from the
Yeah.
album. I still think that it adds to it. I don't think that
Yeah.
it's a neutral song. I still think that it adds. I love the percussion will lead portions of the song,
Yeah.
and then guitar will come in
Yeah.
and lead it, and they kind of switch back and forth a couple times. Um, this has two of my favorite lyrics on the album.
Ooh, let's hear him.
The part where she's like, "You can just go fuck yourself," and then the other part where she's like, "I'll still kick your ass in my skirt." I was like, "Yeah,
That's a great fucking line.
Yeah.
Can you slap me?
Okay, you're making it sexual here, and it's weird.
Yeah, I'm objectifying her.
That's what the whole album is about.
Yeah.
You fucking pig.
Yeah.
Or sorry, wait, can you call cops that now?
Yeah, I think pig is synonymous with cops now. What am I now?
Man whore?
I'm a Kyle. I'm not a Kyle.
Kyle. So, I liked Seashore. It was I see this kind of makes me rethink the way that I make playlists, because I listened to this song many times trying to get into it, and I couldn't. But I'd only listened to the first 10 seconds of it and couldn't get into it. And now that I listen to it, I'm just like, wow, I actually, am an asshole, and I didn't like it,
Yeah.
And so it's good. I like it. It still adds to the album. While to be honest, though, the rest of the songs on the album, but that we've already gone over, it's like comparatively, it's like kind of in their shadow.
Yeah.
But it's still good. Still decent.
Also, they really seem to like doing their intros with the like kind of like attitude angsty lyrics and stuff over the like super minimalist instrumental before kicking into the song.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of like the little niche they dug out for themselves, and this song does it as well. So I'm bringing it up. Yeah, this was the first song that didn't go hard on the album, and it's not that I disliked it. It's just that the other songs were so much better. Like fucking Hey Now and Hot were definitely like just like let's fucking go, baby. And then this came on, I was like, okay, not you can't just always be cranked up to 11.
Exactly. So next one is going to be one of my favorites. I'd say this is in my top 3 favorites of the album, and probably
the second I heard the guitar riff, I knew this was going to be one of your favorites.
Yeah, because it's incredibly bluesy.
Yeah.
It's like got your basic blues structure and progressions. Juicebox Baby. I love it. It starts off with her, in like the recording studio saying something about like, "Oh, I got my juice box," making a joke. And it's just a fun song. I love the guitar strumming technique that's right off the gate. Especially the pedals and effects that they use to get that. Like I said, it's very bluesy and in structure. The drumming is energetic as fuck.
Yeah.
Everything is energetic.
Yeah.
Her voice is so energetic. It gets you moving. Like, yeah, her lyrics are angsty and stuff like that, but it's still like, it's still like almost calming to listen to her.
Yeah. You're not like, whoa, sweetheart, calm down now.
I mean,
Don't you have some dishes to clean?
We'll talk about that in another song.
Yeah.
What did you think about Juicebox Baby?
Dude, this song slapped. I love the super upbeat, like, guitar and drum work, and like it paralleled with the vocals in like a really weird but really correct way, where it was like, oh, I didn't expect that guitar tone and like key choice and everything to go that well with her voice, but it did. And if you told me like this, oh yeah, this song was playing in this 90s movie is like the leather jacket wearing bad girl walked into the cafeteria in some high school rom-com movie, I'd be like, yeah, I believe it.
Yeah.
Like, but no, it came out in 2017 somehow.
What were we doing in 2017? We moved in together.
Yeah, we moved in together. July 2nd of 2017, I became a single man.
He's been single ever since, ladies.
Dude, do you know what is fucking hilarious? And everyone I tell this to agrees with me. I would always, after getting engaged and everything, I would always call her my ex-girlfriend.
I wonder why she broke up with you.
That is hilarious, though.
That is actually fucking
That
hilarious.
is a great joke.
That is a great joke. So you were together, but you were now engaged.
Yeah, so it's no longer my girlfriend. So I would always call her my ex-girlfriend, and she fucking hated it.
Because she doesn't have a sense of humor.
Yeah, Emily thought it was hilarious, so that's all that matters.
Well, you never got engaged to Emily, so.
Yet. So up next, we got Till Tomorrow. Hey, that's what I'm getting engaged to. Hey.
Yeah, okay.
What?
So.
Okay. I'll propose. She'll say no, but I'll propose.
Till Tomorrow.
They'll propose. Or they'll say no.
Very, very basic song.
Yeah.
But done well. Again, I'm just going to keep saying it.
Yeah.
Because it's a common theme with them.
It's so groovy and vibey.
Yeah.
It's just like, you just kind of like nicely like bob your head while listening to it. And you just feel good the whole fucking time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I could listen to this till tomorrow.
Her voice is like super buttery smooth. And it's just like, this is nice.
You want to use that to butter your toast?
Oh, yeah. I'd like to
So creepy.
butter her toast and make her breakfast and clean the kitchen for her and be a great
Take her
house
out
husband.
Take her out for a nice drive.
No. Do I look like someone who takes someone out for a nice drive? No.
To a nice place.
Okay, yeah. I drive to get to a destination. I don't drive just because.
I like to drive just because.
Yeah, I know. I still don't get it.
Usually
I've tried so hard to wrap my head around it, and I just think I have to give up.
Get out of the house.
I've gone on long drives. It sucks. Your butt hurts.
I like driving, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I like it. I enjoy it. Getting my driver's license was the best day of my life.
I thought moving out of your mom's place was the best day of your life.
No. Because I had my driver's license.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, till tomorrow.
Yep. It's
Great
a
song.
nice song.
It's very basic. It's
Yeah.
I'd say very cookie cutter for them, but it's still a good song.
Yeah, no, there's not really much to say. It's just a very pleasant song to listen to.
Yeah.
So up next we got
Taryn's favorite.
No,
I mean just Taryn's
Yeah,
favorite thing
pale
in the
skin.
world. Pale skin. Taryn
Yeah,
loves
I
them
I love pale bitches.
and theys.
Bitches is all encompassing. I've met guys who are bitches. For example, your newly alcoholic coworker.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a bitch.
Pale skin. Taryn's
Pale
favorite.
Skin. A long song from the band.
Yes.
5.5 minutes.
So this song is very different from the rest of the album.
Yeah.
They get a little bit more deep in this song, I would say. They kind of don't. They kind of venture away from the punk a little bit, a lot.
Yeah. This is definitely more like rock.
So
Of like, I don't know.
I actually have the perfect simile for it, right?
Simile uses like or as.
Yeah. So it's a simile for it. This is similar to it. This song sounds like it could be on Death and All His Friends by Coldplay, which is one of their earlier albums, the one with Viva La Vida, you know?
You know, I've only heard a cover of a Coldplay song, and I've never actually have listened to
What
Coldplay.
song did you hear a cover of?
It's the like slow, sad one.
That doesn't narrow it down for
that
Coldplay.
everyone plays on an acoustic guitar and sings it. Fix You.
Okay.
Watch that not even be a Coldplay song, and I'm just dumb.
That is a Coldplay song.
No, I've never listened to Viva La Vida or anything. By
So-
them. But you know, I'll let the viewers agree with you on this one because
Well, hopefully they agree with me. Yeah, if you listen to Pale Skin, this one sounded like it could be with the Viva La Vida, Death and All His Friends album or whatever. I think actually that is what it's called. Not Death and All His Friends. I think it's called Viva La Vida and Death and All His Friends.
that's too long.
It is a very long album title. It's a very weird and interesting album. I'll bring it on the podcast. Maybe listen to
No.
Coldplay.
Coldplay gets a veto because fuck Coldplay.
So it's very dark. She's singing pretty from the heart on this song. It's very long song. What, 5.5 minutes?
Yeah,
But it never loses my interest. You know?
Yeah, no. Like it kept my attention really well. Like it was a nice song to listen to. It was just
Very long. It
yeah,
wasn't what you're expecting with the rest of the album.
it was too long in my opinion.
Terrence
But
said a song is too long.
well, it was too long because it just wasn't very like interesting. Like it didn't really make me feel much. Like I like long songs because it's like an adventure. This one just kind of felt like almost like meditation in a way of like instead of doing something for 20 minutes, you're sitting in quiet for 20 minutes.
That's fair.
So, I don't know. It just didn't make me feel much, so it was a snoozer for me, but I didn't dislike it. It was just like, yep, here's this song again.
Oh yeah. Sorry, it's late.
Yeah, it is.
So, next song. Let's just move on.
Up next, yeah. Lacey Lou.
Another fun
I
song.
love this song.
Another fun song. Love the intro.
So weirdly enough, I couldn't really make notes for this song. Like, I don't know what it is about it. There was like nothing to talk about, like specifically. It was just like as a whole, it was so nice.
Yeah, it's just a fun song.
Yeah.
Her lyrics are great. They're fun to sing along to. I love the lyric. I can't remember what leads up to it. Blah 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 blah. Now they call me Lacey Lou because she doesn't say Lacey Lou throughout the entire song. That's actually towards the end of it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, where'd you get Lacey Lou? And she's like listing off all these things that are feminist. I think we haven't mentioned how incredibly feminist the lyrics are.
Oh yeah, and I'm loving it.
I love it. I think it was so great. Like it's just so in your face feminist.
Yeah.
Like I thought it was fun and like she's like listing off all these things about being feminist shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that shit.
that shit. I mean shit in a good way.
Yeah, I know.
Things,
Yeah.
Just when I say feminist things, it doesn't get the point across. When I say feminist shit, it
Yeah.
gets the point across. Yeah, word.
Yeah.
I don't like that either. I'm sorry I did that. So, I think the solo is great in that.
Mm-hmm.
What I've noticed is that it's not like a Jimi Hendrix I'm gonna go off
Yeah.
solo. It's a very just like, hey, this is a very structured solo. It's not gonna show your personality as a guitar player. It's gonna be with the music. It's very music theoretical.
Yeah.
That's
Like
the word, though.
I feel like the only like hard flex in this band is Lydia. Like, it's like she's the focal point of the band.
Yes.
We can do cool things, but let's not try to like upstage the money maker basically of the band.
I don't even think that. I think it's because I feel like Lydia has the most say in the band. For what I know, as much as little of this band, Lydia has the say in the band. I feel like she's like, no, we are the Regrets, and we're all gonna slap.
Yeah.
Because everyone does. Like like I was saying earlier, all the instrumentation matches her energy.
Yeah.
So it's not like anybody is getting overshadowed.
Yeah.
But it's just, I think the thing that overshadows everything are the actual songwriting and the lyrics of it. Because they're so good. They're so powerful. They've got quite the message to send.
Yeah.
Rightfully so.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Lacey Lou is a great song. I loved it. It was really fun. I understand where, like, I love this song. The more I noticed, the more that I loved the song, the less I had to write about it.
Yeah.
Because it's not like I can go through and pick one thing about the song. It was just an overall good song.
Like there weren't any dull moments to talk about.
Yeah.
And as a result, like literally all you have to say is it was great. Like the flow is great, the melody's great, the guitar is great, the drums are great, the bass is great. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fucking awesome song.
Yeah. So
I loved it. Then up next we got Head in the Clouds.
Yes.
The song is different, but I fucking loved it.
I loved it too. Again,
Yeah.
energetic drums matching the vocals. Guitar comes crashing in. I
Yeah.
love that. And it was a crash.
Yeah.
Um,
Like this sounds like it could have been on a Ramones album. Like it's got that like
it's weird that you say that because I say that on another song.
it's got that like early stages of punk where like it wasn't, like the punk we now know thanks to like Black Flag and stuff. But it's like that like we got some shit to say, but like aggressive music hasn't been invented yet. Because
Okay,
it's not a really aggressive song at all.
No, it's not an aggressive
Yeah.
song. We also get the album title in this song when she does that
Yeah.
that like talking through the effect, which I usually don't like talking in songs.
She
But I
does
do-
it well. Like she
Yeah.
kind of like talks like on key, and that's why it's like nice. Like
Yeah.
it's a very like it's like when you see someone like a tourist walking around, they're like a
tourist?
and like you see the person like walking with purpose. She talks with purpose. Like she's not just talking because she wants to throw in an artsy talk piece. She's like, I got some shit to fucking say right now, and it doesn't work for singing at the moment.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna fucking say it. And I love it.
I'm for it.
Lydia, you are my hero.
All right.
How it should be.
They slow it down real quick.
Yeah. The vocals sound really raw here.
They do. Love the guitar. Very surfy. Notching up that reverb again.
Yeah, very surfery, kind of garagey, where it's just like, it's not radio rock, but it sits in the bubble.
Yeah.
Of like,
Yeah, you're right.
yeah, it's not very punk, but it's still got the angsty vocals to kind of bring it back to like their core sound. It leads to a nice variety in the
Yes.
album. It's
Yeah.
not just the same song 15 times, which is sadly a lot of punk music,
Yeah.
but I fucking love it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, kind of, it's kind of like that thing is like when you have something that you like, keep
Yeah.
doing it, you
Yeah.
know? But they are able to mix it up.
It's like eating a whole carrot cake. It's great.
But like throw in like, a real carrot every once in a while. What?
No, just eat the whole fucking carrot cake. That's punk.
Fuck the man.
Eating the whole carrot cake is punk.
Fuck the world.
Why
People gonna die tonight. Anti-Flag.
Yes.
So,
These guys are more punk than Anti-Flag.
really?
Oh, have you heard like Anti-Flag's like the three most recent albums?
Yeah, we talked about that a lot
Yeah,
on the Anti-Flag.
they sucked.
Yeah, but well, no. So they. One thing listening to this band that I realized is punk is not so much the sound.
It's the youth and the angst.
It's the youth, the angst, the message, the lyrics, all that
Yeah.
sort of stuff that makes. Because like, let's be honest. Yeah, this is pretty punk, but there
Yeah.
are some aspects of it that are just not punk at all.
Yeah.
And it's more of the message that they're saying is that they're sending that is punk.
Well, no. So like,
Punk is an idea.
Anti-Flag's like message is still super punk.
Yeah. They just don't sound punk.
Yeah. Now
Just
they
like
just
Green Day.
Yeah, they sound very Green Day-ish. Actually, that's why
Green
I hate
Day's
them.
good though.
Nothing they've released in the past decade, but yeah, just like Anti-Flag.
21st Century Breakdown's a good album. But it's not punk, it's rock.
I give it a 3.
Wait till you listen to it.
I have listened to it.
I'll make you listen to it again.
No, please no.
Viva la Gloria.
So up next we got Picture Perfect.
Can you make a guess right now, Darren? It's my favorite song on the album.
Oh, okay. I fucking love the lyrics of this song.
Oh god, the lyrics.
Yeah,
The lyrics and her voice are so intense.
yeah.
You're just like, what? I don't know. I don't know what to do right now.
Yeah.
It's so great. I love the fucking riff, man. The guitar riff.
Oh yeah.
You're like, ah. You know what's even funnier is towards the end they sample a song. You know which song?
What song?
"Push It" by Salt and Pepper.
Really?
Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-da-da.
But yeah, so the intro is hey, picture perfect, flawless figure. Damn, that bitch is hot. She's all the things you wish you were, but sadly you are not. The girls want to be her, and the boys wish they could tap that chick who is always up to something and isn't on the map. Hey, I heard she doesn't sweat. I heard she doesn't drool. She's the girl that everybody knows is way too cool.
Yeah, and the
And
way she says it
Yeah.
is just so great. Her flow. She's
Yeah.
got great flow.
she's like, yeah, everyone wants to fuck that bitch. I don't give a shit. Fuck her too.
Yeah. She doesn't have an irregular flow.
Yeah. And then the even though it's super repetitive, the ooh baby baby baby.
That's
like
the push it
yeah.
section of it.
Yeah. It still has a nice flow to it. Like,
And we're not
even though
saying
it's super
flow
repetitive.
because of periods, which I just realized
Yeah.
sounds like it. It's just that the
We say it in other episodes too.
I think we do.
I'm pretty
It
sure.
may have just
I
been a
do.
new word that I discovered that I don't know.
I use it a lot.
Yeah, it's got a great continuation.
It's got a great melody. I feel like would be the better.
Melody pond.
I mean, Amelia doesn't talk to you anymore.
Fuck off.
But anyway,
That one
yeah.
hurt. That one hurt.
Picture Perfect.
I want you to think about what you said.
Picture Perfect is a fucking banger. Super fun track.
Fun track. My
Absolutely
favorite.
loved it.
I've already added it to playlist.
Ooh.
Yep.
And up next we got Bronze.
Not bronze. This is bronze.
Bronze, yeah.
You just had that inflection.
The drums are fucking fire in the song. They got some weird fucking fills.
They are
and,
crashing. Man.
Yeah.
They are rocking hard.
And it's a pretty mellow song for being such a like sporadic kind of like all over the place drums. Like it really caught me off guard.
You know what's great about this song, Taryn? It's about best friends.
Yeah. Well, not in a positive way though.
So, as long as you're with your best friend.
The lyrics are literally, she's my best friend, but I'm not hers because she's got more than she had before.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I'm your best friend, but what am I to you?
You're my best friend.
Well, then this doesn't work for the joke I'm trying to make. So
Okay, fine. Sorry, but Emily's my best friend, and my loved one, and my everything.
wow, I don't even have to make a joke because that was really fucking sad. That was more sad than watching the dog die at the end of Marley and Me.
Did the dog die at the end of Marley and Me?
I don't know. I've never saw it.
Me neither.
But I've just been told that.
Never seen The Matrix either.
We've talked about that a lot.
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves just wasn't a good actor until 4 years ago. 5 years ago? I don't know when John Wick came out. Bill and Ted, not a good movie.
Never saw it.
I unfortunately have.
Damn, that's unfortunate. But no, I really liked the song. It was pretty different, but
Great
overall,
song.
I thought it was a spanker.
I loved the chorus. Thought it was
Yeah.
a spanker as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So up next, we got
The best album or song title.
tied for my favorite song with Hey Now. We got Ladylike
/
What a Bitch.
Yep. Cap locks. What a bitch.
Yeah. This song just fucking goes off for a minute and a half.
Yeah. Love this song. It's fun because fuck the patriarchy.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
This gets turned into a fast-paced power girl punk song.
Yeah.
I fucking love it. And I love the end where it goes wahoo, 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 woo, woo. You know that part?
Yeah.
Fucking great. This is like, yes, let's go.
I heard that girl Lydia is such a fucking bitch.
Yeah.
I heard that she's a feminist, so she must not shave her pits.
Oh.
I heard that girl Lydia is nothing but trouble, so if she comes your way, you better book it on the double. Like, she is just so fucking cool, man. I think she's the coolest person we've had on the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah. Well, that we've reviewed on the podcast.
Yeah.
No one's ever been on the podcast.
I mean, we've been on the podcast, and she's cooler. So.
Touche.
It's pronounced touche.
Touche la bouche. You know what that means?
Um,
It means touch my mouth. I learned that in French class because whenever you would talk in French class, a teacher would go, huh? Touche la
And
bouche.
then another lyric, Lydia got asked out by a cute boy at my school gym. Apparently she said no because she's just not into him, but clearly that's not true and she's just a lesbian or she's fucking crazy and belongs in the loony bin.
Yeah.
Oh, the cute guy asked her out and she said no. Fag.
Yeah, that's actually one of the lyrics at the exact end of the first song. When it kind of like slows down
Yeah.
and it's like, I fall in love every day, but when you ask me out, I'm still allowed to say no.
Yeah.
And it's like, is that an issue? Apparently,
Uh,
I guess we're just two good guys, two nice guys.
I don't know. Like, it's always weird because, obviously we're both in the realm of dating and stuff right now, and women are always like so pleasantly surprised that like I have like respect for their boundaries. Like, I could tell they were just like ready for me to like impose in some way, and
Like they're racing up for it, and you're like, what are you doing?
and I'm just like no, like if you're not comfortable right now, like that's fine. Like like
It's like that.
Jesus.
It's like
Like, who did you date?
It's like someone who was in an abusive relationship. Like if you guys get in a fight, they like start to tense up. Like you're gonna hit them, and you're like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. Like, why do you look like a sick puppy? Stop that.
Oh,
I'm upset that the dishes aren't clean. Okay, that's it. I just want us to clean the dishes.
Jesus, why'd you have to go with that? You couldn't go with any other thing. Just
Because I need to do the dishes and it's a fucking mess up there.
oh, you mean
I need,
okay? I thought
need-
you were telling her to do the dishes in this scenario.
Oh no. I need to do the dishes.
Okay, whatever.
Well, I was just bringing up the dishes because I feel like that's something a couple would argue about. I don't know.
Well,
And also,
maybe,
I feel like the man should do the dishes if the woman's supposed to cook.
she cooks and cleans.
Clean the dishes, asshole,
She
and
cooks
vice
and,
versa.
She cooks and cleans. That's the patriarchy.
Yeah.
Patriarchy. He sits
No, I'm saying in a
smokes.
good relationship.
and reads the newspaper.
I'm saying in a good relationship.
Okay,
Not a
Terry.
1950s fucking relationship. I come home, smack my wife around, and fuck my secretary.
That's
The good old days.
It's, well, other than the smacking, that's the plot of Marvelous Miss Maisel. Tony Shalhoub is great in that show.
Yeah.
Sorry, quick Tony Shalhoub side bit.
Yeah.
But
I mean, Tony Shalhoub's great. I mean, who's gonna argue that?
oh, I found the crossover. They did a Psych Monk crossover.
What?
So I found it.
We're like one song from the end.
I know, but let me just tell this quick bit
Okay.
because we both love Psych and Monk. You love Monk more. I love
Yeah.
Psych more.
Yeah.
Both still great shows.
Yeah.
TV legends.
Yeah.
They did a crossover promo when Psych first aired. And it's Mr. Monk and Sean sitting there. And Sean's eating a bag of Cheetos. And Mr. Monk just looks over and goes, I know you're not psychic. And he's like, what? What do you know? How do you know that? And he's like, I can tell. Like, you're not psychic. You're just doing it so the police will hire you. And he's like, well, here, let me read your palm. And he like takes his hand out of the Cheeto bag and it's got a bunch of Cheeto dust all over it. And he goes to grab Mr. Monk's hand and Mr. Monk's like, no. wipe. Oh, it was great.
What's his assistant's name?
Natalie.
Natalie.
Wipe.
Also, that's a hard flex on his first assistant, Shannon.
Sharon.
Yeah. Pretty sure
But
it's Sharon.
Natalie was there for the rest of the seasons.
Yeah.
She was all
Yeah, Sharon was
for
only there
all
for the
one.
first 3. Natalie was there for the back 5.
No, Sharon that was there for the first one.
No, she was there for the first 3. What the fuck are you talking about?
You sure? I
Yeah.
could have swear they recast her. After
All
the
right,
season.
you start talking about the song. I'm gonna look
They
this
didn't
up.
even recast her. They just like, hey, this is Sharon's sister, Natalie, or
No,
cousin.
Sharon quit, and then Natalie was like the new person hired to be like basically his. I'm not gonna say the word I was gonna say.
Caretaker?
Yeah.
I mean, it's an assistant, but because
Yeah.
of his OCD, it was almost like a caretaker position. That was the whole gist of the show. Who is it?
I'm fucking working on it. Talk about the show.
Well, Mr. Monk is about a detective
yeah,
who
it
loses
was
his wife in a car bomb.
Sharon, seasons 1 through 3.
Okay, fine. You're right.
It's his nurse. That is the official title of.
Sharon? What about Natalie?
Also technically his nurse.
We're getting deep into the Monk lore.
Yeah. What's Trailer Howard up to?
Who?
The actress who played Natalie. She's done pretty much nothing other than play Natalie.
Oh, and the great Jennifer Lawrence was in a Monk episode.
Yes, she was. She was wearing a fursuit.
Yeah, that probably makes many men out there happy.
Just like they just fucking ripped their dick on their zipper.
She played an overzealous mascot, which is so funny. You see her in the background in that one episode. She's losing her fucking mind in the suit. She thought she was gonna be the in that episode,
like the main girl.
The main girl,
yeah,
on the basketball team. Nope, she gets the mascot position. You never show her.
Yeah, and she was like hyping it up to all of her friends and shit.
So,
all right, so You Won't Do, the album closer,
which is what the casting director told Jennifer Lawrence.
This is what you won't do.
Yeah,
you ain't acting today, champ.
You won't do. This goes punk,
and then there's a dip.
It gets silent, which.
It's like when it's like when you're listening to what's new, Pussycat.
There's a dip, and you don't know if it starts again or if this song is a lot longer than you thought.
Song.
So it gets really, really punk. The very beginning part of the song, which I think is like a minute and a half, is very, very Ramones-esque.
Yeah,
it's very like I was like, is this a Ramones cover? But it's not. And then there's a solid, 30, 45 seconds of silence?
Yeah, something like that.
Which, why would you put silence on an audio-only product?
It's a surprise.
Just make another fucking song.
That's
the thing, is the next part of the song
is completely different.
It's like, this is her yesterday. You know, it's the solo piece. It's acoustic.
Her voice is like heart-piercingly warm.
Yes, heart-piercingly warm. It's very raw and emotional. I love that part. I love this whole song, even though it's two different songs.
Yeah, it's so fucking beautiful.
Yes, it's very raw, emotional, like I said.
Yeah.
I love the acoustic fucking riff she was playing. I love that. It was really good. Which is so weird because it goes from the super Ramones-esque punk song to a fucking
an acoustic
deep emotional performance. It was fucking great.
Just lost my phone. I
saw that happen and I was like, what do I say? Hey, Taryn, you're about to lose your phone. Taryn, grab your phone. Taryn! I was going to reach over there. Probably accidentally touch your peen.
So, yeah, I love this song. I thought it was fucking awesome. It's gone. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, you're going to need it. So, I thought that it was a great, it was a good way to end the album.
Yeah. No, it was one of our better album enders.
Yeah, it was definitely one of our better albums. It was better than Impossible Winter.
Impossible Year?
Impossible Year. What is Impossible Winter?
I don't fucking know.
It's Impossible Winter. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I know I'm right. Hey, Taryn, that thing you know you're right about, you're right.
Yeah, you're right. So, the regrets. Taryn, do you want me to go first or do you want to talk about them?
You go first.
Yeah, since I brought him. I didn't really know about him. So I didn't really know anything about this album or this band. And I loved it. Am I a feminist now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Welcome to the party.
Welcome to the party.
I've been a feminist for a long time.
Shut the fuck up.
Dude,
You love women.
Yo, sometimes a little too much, you know.
We gotta get our Rodney in there. Rodney Dangerfield.
How much respect, Trevor? How much respect?
No respect. God, I hate you. Why do you do this to me?
Why do you make me do this?
The regrets. Here's what I liked about the band. So I actually ended up loving this. I think this is one of my more favorite albums that we've done.
Yeah, this is definitely a banger.
Here's what I loved about them. It was so incredibly basic that when I was listening to it, it was like, if I could write music, this is what I would write. This is like exactly what I would want to write. This is what, like, when I'm playing around on the guitar, this is what's in my head. I just can't get out. like this sort of a style of music. The
Yeah.
guitar is super basic, and I was like, yeah, if I had like drums like that to go with that riff, like that's it. That is exactly what I want. But they just do it way better, and the lyrics and composition and everything are way light years ahead of whatever I could do. And but it's also just so incredibly basic. So it's still like you're not. It's not like you're listening to some fucking prog rock, melodramatic fucking dinosaur boss battle. You know.
Hey now. It's a good song. Uh,
So
um,
I liked it. I think the Regrets are one of my new favorite bands.
good to hear.
I'm gonna. Do you want? I'll let you go, and then we'll give
Yeah.
our scores.
So I fucking loved it. I came in with no expectations because we've been getting a lot of garage rock lately. So I was expecting more of that. Then the first song hit, and I was like, all right, this will be fun.
To be honest, though, I was totally hoping to make the joke at some point when I chose the band, because I having not listened to them, I didn't know what I was getting into. I wanted to make the joke as well. Turn. I guess I regret this, but I can't. I don't
Yeah,
regret it.
no.
I don't regret picking this
The
band.
band is fucking awesome. I love everything about their lyrics, their musical style. Their songs are super pop and approachable in the way of like handing the dead Kennedys to someone randomly on the street. They probably won't enjoy it. The Regrets is someone who I feel like a lot of people can connect with in a lot of way. Their lyrics definitely represent like modern punk problems, which sadly are still problems that they had in the 80s. A lot of female punk artists definitely shared similar views to Lydia in the way of like feminism. I don't need to be your perfect blonde-haired, blue-eyed girl. I'm me. I'm gonna keep being a fucking badass. So it sucks that she still has to keep making this music when this problem should have been solved like 40 fucking years ago. But I'm glad we have people still pushing out the good message today. I fucking love the music, her vocals, the guitar, the drums. It's all fucking fantastic.
You know what I just realized? This is a great way to come back around. The Regrets, the way they spell it, Ettes, is the suffragettes.
Yeah.
The women who marched for
Yeah.
the right to vote.
Yeah.
I think I'm saying that word right, suffragettes.
I don't know.
It's got a G.
I'm not a linguist.
If you pronounce it correctly, it's suffragettes because it's pronounced GIF, not YIF. You wanted to high five me, and then you heard what I said.
So, what do you give the album for the week?
Every time I listened to it, it went up. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 9.
I'm giving it an 8.
That's low. And we grade on a bell curve. Okay.
I don't know. Like, I'm definitely, I still love punk music, but it's definitely, like, kind of going down for me over time. I'm definitely getting more into, like, the more prog, avant-garde sides of music, where it's, like, really weird shit. Where it's like, what's a key? Yeah, what's a key, basically? Like, I use all 12 chords, and it's atonal fucking garbage, basically, and I'm like, yes. You have no root chord, thank you.
Oh my God. What the fuck?
Your guitar is down tuned to basically double drop E.
Oh my God.
God, yes.
That bothers me so much.
Tuned to low E. God.
What the fuck?
So fucking low.
You can tune it 12 octaves?
Well, 12 steps.
12
1
steps,
octave.
that's it.
Yeah.
1 octave. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
I meant 12 steps, 1 octave.
Yeah.
Take the 2 out, 1
To an
octave.
E0. God, that's so low.
Okay, so
I give it an 8.
you give it an 8. That's still above average. It's well
That's
above average.
well above average. That is like a fucking e-girl walking by you, and you're just like, holy shit. That's an 8.
Okay. So
And damn, I love e-girls. Ruining my life.
they haven't, though.
I've fucked a few e-girls.
Yeah, but they haven't ruined your life.
Yeah, only Valerie has.
Alrighty then. So yeah, that is the Regrets. Feel your feelings, fool. I know that our fucking criticism counts Although,
yeah.
I don't think we've ever really
The-
given
the-
criticism other than against Chris Stapleton,
Yeah, fuck you, Chris.
which he doesn't give a shit.
Yeah. Fucking
That
multi-millionaire.
fucking song.
Sitting in his mansion, riding his private jet. Never worked in a field in his fucking life.
Actually, he did.
He did?
Well, he didn't. I don't know if he worked in a field, but I do know that he was like one of those broke ass musicians who would go down and like busk, busker.
Okay.
So, I don't. I'm sure he did some hard work in high school and stuff. But when he
Oh, the new single's out.
cool, the new shingles vaccine is out.
All right, so Trevor, what was the first band I brought to the podcast?
Panic at the Disco. Does that count?
No. What was the first band I brought to the podcast?
Dead Kennedys.
Closure in Moscow.
That was not the first band, was it?
I think it was.
No, it wasn't.
Hold on now. I'm pretty sure it was one of the earliest.
It was one of the earlier ones, but I don't think that it was. I think the first band you brought was.
Okay, no, it was the Dead Kennedys.
God damn it! Fucking surprisingly sober lore over here. That's me.
God, our order is so fucked on the. Okay, now it's better.
On what?
Okay, Closure in Moscow was later. Okay. Anyway, so Closure in Moscow, the fourth band I brought on, or third, I can't count. Do you remember the name of the album?
Closure in Moscow.
Yeah.
Pink Lemonade.
Well, I'm sticking with the trend. This week, we are listening to Stand Atlantic's Pink Elephant.
We're sticking with that queercore.
We're having back-to-back lady vocalists.
Okay, wait. So it's Stand Atlantic. What was the name? I was too busy thinking of a joke.
Pink Elephant.
Pink Elephant.
Yes, we went from Pink Lemonade to Pink Elephant.
We did a lot in between there, but yeah.
But I mean, like, in terms of the pinks.
But we did do another color between then and now, and it was Everything Is Going Gray.
Yeah. I like color.
What's the guy's name from 50 Shades of Grey? It was something Gray. It's like Jack Gray, Chris Gray.
I don't fucking know.
Everything Is Going Gray. That was his name?
Nope.
Jonathan Gray?
Dude, I don't know. Like, if you say more names, it's not going to jog my memory if I never had a memory of it.
Well, I guess you're missing out because I heard they were really good.
Oh, really? I heard it's just like softcore bondage, basically.
I heard that it's actually incredibly, like, rapey.
Well, yeah, it's rapey, but like the stuff they do is like nothing more than like push up against the wall and like handcuffs and shit. Literally pussy shit.
Yeah, Taryn.
Yeah.
Why was your bed so easy to move?
Head straps.
On all four corners.
That
my mother saw.
You know what? This is a perfect time to talk about on a feminist episode. You want to hear a really fucked up thing I did when I was in a relationship?
No.
Too bad. So, this girl I was dating, we slept with each other a few times. She wanted me to
no
break into her house.
Okay, not the story I thought you were going to tell.
She wanted me to break into her house and rape her.
Consensually,
yeah. Like,
so,
yeah.
So
like, it was like a planned day, so it wasn't like a surprise in any way. But yeah, it was definitely like, this just feels so fucking wrong.
Whoa.
Don't worry, I raped the right girl.
Jesus Christ. You did it?
Yeah, I did it.
All right. You can catch us.
Okay,
on
so for
Surprising
reference, I was 19.
Let's please say she was over 18.
She was 24.
Oh, so she was taking advantage of you. Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
All right. Check us out on Surprising Twit.
Yeah.
On Twitter, surprisingly. Check us out on Surprisingly Podcast on Instagram. Remember to hodl that Dodge. I said that wrong.
Hodl that Dodge, man.
Hodl that Dodge.
That Dodge stock, man, is about to take off.
Hodl that Doge. Don't pronounce it Doja like Mark Cuban and Ellen did. That was awful. Remember that Taryn will always and forever love Emily. And
Hey man, I think girls that are following me on Instagram because I meet them on dating apps are finding this podcast. I think we need to slow down on the Emily talk.
oh
I also,
yeah. I need to.
I also think Emily wants me to slow down on the Emily talk.
I think you should, but you know what? You keep bringing it up.
With young and in love, heart attacks waiting to happen. That album's never gonna come on this podcast.
Don't know what it was.
I think it's Bring Me the Horizon.
So check us out in those places. And I can't think of anything else. But remember, stay frosty. No, that's not our sign off phrase.
All right.
All right.
I'm Taryn.
I'm Taryn.
And I am r/signing off.
I'm Trevor.